We about to put you to the test, champ. Let me see. Yeah, that's true. Your mama want one?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Washington football team. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
That's the one.
This is the last one I have. I gotta get more. And next time we go, we gotta get extra larges. Because every person that wants one outside of our family, we gotta get that in there.
Yeah.
An extra large. And that's the only size I don't have.
Yeah.
An extra large. Win.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Eagles very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
From the 27, Lawrence gets this one to the tight end, Charles. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll run with Gibson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because
turn yours off. I'm streaming.
Aren't they?
I don't want to have no excuses.
In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Charles. 7 yards, the pickup there. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Charles. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, he'll have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ring.
Come on.
Takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Come on, baby.
Antonio Gibson, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Off the option, it's Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Play fake. Murray rolling to his right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 41, Murray steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Murray has the 1st down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, You're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Buying time to his left. That's caught by Hollister. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders. And they're rolling. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Woo.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. This one from 35 yards away. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. This one from 35 yards away.
That's that.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's completed to Kuebuna. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They go play action now. Lawrence.
Come on.
That'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go.
Damn.
And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the great coaches said football's a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. On play action, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
It seems to me that our friend, old momentum. I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they had a long drive last time if they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Look at why is this nigga standing like that? Look at my running back.
Murray now to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
My running back is standing crazy.
There as the safety blitz winds up paying off. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. To throw is Murray. Being chased out left. Left side completion to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I really shouldn't. It's about to change the game.
They're going for it. It's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for Philly. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jones. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
I don't want to hear that shit. You shouldn't have scored the first drive, nigga. Tell it to the judge, motherfucker. I ain't trying to hear that.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And this time he is in. Ronald Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Oh!
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10.
He was wide open. I actually threw it too late.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Forced out to his left.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down now. It's Gibson, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Play action. It's Lawrence. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, it's Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
You definitely won't like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he lost that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Here's Michael Palardy now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Ayuk to return it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both these teams making their final halftime adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the call of the second half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Murray. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again to Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
On play action, it's Murray. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
Oh!
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things.
Now Jones is
lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football.
Oh, my God.
Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted.
I can't do nothing about that.
Attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw.
Right back, baby. We hit 2, nigga. We hit 2. Let's go. We hit 2.
Not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Now Jones. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jones again. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh,
he's going to
good
be
one.
swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. And the defense rises to the challenge. They get him down for a loss of 2.
I should have kept outside, but you was coming. He was there. I juked the one, but Van-Der got off that block.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Carlson is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only give up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now taking that field, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
No, baby. He's out.
I
That's
like
a
it
challenge.
when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the 41, Lawrence. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Oh, my God.
They'll get that complete to Alberto. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all
Threw
the way
me
to
off
the
talking.
3.
Nigga, don't talk.
A big connection
While
on
we
that
playing.
one. 38 yards. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he gets
I got a nigga right there with like inside stuff, and how is that happening?
Mings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
One more time with Gibson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Completes this out left to Ruggs. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And McManus able to put it through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that, but the NFL defenses are awfully
Thanks a lot.
to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
This is my put away drive, baby. We gotta come right now. It's close to it. If I can wait for that clock, it's over.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
Let's go, baby.
Act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he went nowhere. He'll lose.
Yeah, that play don't work. It don't work.
A couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I tried it on Dallas. That shit did not work. That used to be my money play, baby.
Murray going to throw. On the move.
Oh, we would have been open.
This one is down.
I shouldn't have rolled out.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Damn it.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
At their own
They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He's got it to Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Gibson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Trevor Lawrence hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And Washington has retaken the lead. McManus now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next is Washington 17, Eagles 13.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat? In every meeting with reporters this week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Murray. And this is broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown.
Lucky, the nigga was wide open. You saying luck? This nigga is wide open. I told y'all niggas I'm more than just.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Murray.
Oh!
But it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he'll get this back to the 32.
What's crazy is I lofted that.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Gets this one to the tight end, Charles. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Lawrence will throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go.
It's the ball game right here, baby.
It's a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Get it! Go get the ball!
And the offense
Let's go!
Get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this
Niggas
late
a
stage
ball.
of the game, but they avoid disaster.
Let's go, Kyler. This is what we got you for, baby. Go win the game.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That nigga got in there quick.
Good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 66 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Murray.
Oh.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. You know, following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well.
If you want to bring pressure, really I got to take off. Man, why this shit?
Murray to throw. And he is out of bounds.
Man, this shit ain't letting me call my audibles.
Defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
I mean, wow! I can't even audible.
The intensity.
All right, baby, it's almost over. I'm about to beat this nigga. He the defending champ. I'm about to take his ass down.
Read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Man, I can't even call an audible, man. That's damn ridiculous.
He'll buy some time right. To the right side.
Let's go, Kyler!
And down to the 20 he'll go.
Let's go, baby!
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the
Ooh, I was scared he was too. Let me take that shit off.
Timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So from the 17,
let's go, Kyler. That's what we got you for, baby.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, no!
It's incomplete.
Come on!
You thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here.
Come on!
Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield,
damn it!
Room to run, but this time
how did he miss that? I got Roman dead at.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to
let's go, baby. We need a touchdown.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with
we can't take a sack
in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to throw. And that's in.
Ooh, I'm glad I didn't catch that.
10 seconds left.
Woo!
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Man, it will not let me, I'm about to lose. It will not let me, that janky, whatever you got on there, I can't even call audible.
He's back to throw.
Got him. Damn.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, no.
This time for one play, and they've got
Come on.
Every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive.
Come on, man.
So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever.
That's why I wanted to trade Ayuk.
7 guys back there.
This nigga done dropped the touchdown pass. Wow. That was game. Can't believe this.
Tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Murray, one final try. Out to
Man.
find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Man, you shouldn't have won that, man.
Down an electrifying.
This nigga shouldn't have won that.
The 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone.